Hey everyone, welcome to Magnolias in downtown Norfolk. I'm Kate, and today we are going to be doing a little garland bar preview. We're going to be making some simple 1, 2, 3 step ideas for you for fall garlands that you can easily put together and take apart at the end of the season to try something new. So drop a comment, say hello. I always like to see who's joining us today. We have lots of garlands and I have some new arrivals to show you at the end of the video. So hopefully I can get through all of the things today. As usual, there's a lot happening here in downtown Norfolk and we are prepping for the fall open house this weekend. Wow, where does time go? It is already August 18th. Kids are going back to school. The weather has not changed yet, but we're really hopeful. Next week it's going to be like mid 70s here in Nebraska, so we're very excited for some cooler weather because I'm sure it was hot where you were too. It was like over 100 degrees this weekend, and which was sad for like the downtown farmers market, for riverboat days in Yankton. What else was happening this weekend or this last weekend? I don't remember. There was quite a few things happening. And I know that it just probably killed a lot of events in the area, which is so sad, but hopefully it cools off. Hello, your daily dose of prettiness, Ruth said. I have lots of fun, pretty fall things today. Kathy, hello in North Carolina. Lots of new. So over the weekend, we had a few things trickle online. If you saw, we restocked the dip mixes. That's exciting. Sorry if I'm talking with a lisp, I'm noticing. I have my Invisalign in. So I'm like, I can't say my S's, but that's okay. Carol, hey. Other Carol, hey. Debbie in Tennessee. Not Tennessee, I can't read. Texas. I knew that one too. Sharon, expecting rain today. Oh, good. Maybe you'll get a little break from the humidity. It's been so humid here. So, fall garlands today. I wasn't going to talk much about the set behind me. I just kind of set it up for a fun, pretty backdrop today for fall. I'm loving these golden colors for autumn. I think that's what I'm going to start doing at my house because I decided I need more stuff. Hey, Vicki. Hey, Luann. Marilyn. Hey. Donna. So we're going to do garland bar, which basically is when we take base florals and we set them up in pretty combinations that you can easily recreate at home, and we stack them together to make unique designs as a base or as a simple piece that you can enjoy. So wondering if you ever got the oval-shaped wreaths, or if we get oval-shaped wreaths. Sometimes we get round ones that come in kind of ovally, but we don't have any for sale right now. But, and to be honest, I haven't seen any, but I would love an oval-shaped wreath because I love the way that looks on a bigger door. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Kathy. Deborah. So we're going to start with, actually first, I'm going to start with this. I'm going to give you a link to all of the garlands we have online. And what these are called is base garlands. What is a base garland, you might ask? A base garland is anything that's not a stem that comes from the manufacturer as is. So these are pieces that can be used on their own, or we can design with, or you can design with at home. And each one is the exact same, and they come straight like this out of the box. So we call these garlands, teardrops, wreaths, swags that come from the manufacturer like this, we call them bases. So they are not a handmade design, they are just simple starting off points. So I'm going to get you a link to all garlands that we're going to be talking about today. Oh, Brenda's going to work on her fall porch pots this week. I think next week, Brenda, here it's going to be like 70s, mid 70s. I'm really excited. That's when I'll start putting my fall out front. So that's exciting. So we're going to start, you have the link, everything's here, you're just going to scroll on the page. We're going to start with this $49 5-foot salal leaf garland. So this is a 5-foot salal leaf. Now we have two kinds of salal leaves in the online store. The first one I'm using is more burgundy. So this piece that I'm holding is $49, so you'll see that price in the online store, and it's heavy on the burgundy and brown, whereas our other one has a lot of red. So this one's a burgundy salal garland. Now, this is how it comes right out of the box, and I love this garland for many, many reasons. One, the color is fantastic. It's a little muted in the camera today. Check out my photos in the product description to see it. So number one, the colors. Number two, the fullness. It's very full, and I'll show you that in a second. And number three, the structure. So this is a completely rubber wrapped base structure, which I absolutely love when you're putting it on delicate surfaces. So for me, that would be like a delicate cabinet with like the rattan in the front, or my ledge by my staircase that can get scratched with hard wires coming out of garlands. If you're wrapping it around a post or a chandelier. So the structure is really fantastic on this piece for $49. And let's talk about number two, the fullness. So it looks quite full, as is, right? But we're going to shape it, because as you know, we shape around here. We shape like our life depends on it. So we're going to shape this up, and just hairstylists tend to be really good at this part. So just like hair, you're going to kind of lift it from the roots being the base stem, right? We're going to lift it from the roots and give it a little twist, because no plant is going to be super straight, super perfect. We want it to have different shapes and textures, maybe even a flaw or two, to make it look a little bit more realistic. Now, we know that a salal is not going to probably grow exactly like this. I don't know anything that would occur in nature, but we can kind of help give it that natural look by lifting and shaping. So I am lifting it from the base, giving it a little curve or so, twisting them in all different directions so they blend. And depending on where you're going to put this, you might do it differently. So let's say you have this on a mantle that needs to face the front and kind of curve down. It's going to depend, that's going to change how you shape things. So as we go and shape, I'm bringing some up, some out. I'm trying to really fill it. So here's the top part shaped. You can see it's almost twice the size. And here's the bottom unshaped. So very dense, not shaped, shaped. There's a good side by side. Hey, look at that. So we're going to go and do that with the rest of the stuff. Hi, Diane. Hello, Karen and other Karen. Oh, good. Rosalie said, I believe that's the garland I got last year. I love it. Love it, love it. I like this one because it's got that really deep, moody fall color palette. That just always looks so nice towards the end of the season. Are you guys marking yourself as going to the fall open house? Did you see I'm doing a giveaway? If you didn't hear about it, all you have to do to enter is mark yourself as going to the fall open house Facebook event, and then go to the post that I have on our main Facebook page. You'll see it's a big graphic that says giveaway. And you're going to go in there and you're going to tag a friend in the comments, and you and your friend could win each $100 to Magnolias. So make sure you're doing that before the fall open house. I'm going to announce the winner the 22nd. So that's only a few days away. There you have it. Shaped $49 salal leaf. Lots of burgundy. Then we're going to go in. This one Mom's been using, so it's pretty shaped already, with this wiry little thing. This thing's crazy. Okay, I don't know how many of these I have left, actually. And I was going to scan it to see, because I was a little worried about showing it if we only had this one. Hey, Sharon. Flo, hello in Minnesota. Hello, Flo. Every time, oh, we have about 14. That's good. Between here and the store, we have a few. It is called the Woodland Branch Garland, and it's a 6-foot. Okay, good. Woodland Branch Garland. So this is literally like a crazy bendy vine with moss on it. So see if I can give you a close-up. I don't know if it'll focus. So you can see it's a brown bendy vine with moss, deep brown color. And I'm going to kind of tease these back up to the front. I don't remember what Mom used this for last. We try to have one sample in here of everything, so that way we're not shaping 19 garlands, because they also ship a lot better when they're flat and get to you nicer. Show sold out already. Which one, Carol, the salal or this woodland branch? because I see we have, for sure some at the store. Carol had 71 per mile hour winds. Oh my gosh. Oh no, you lost a stag fern? Not the fern. Hey, Alana. All right, so we're gonna layer this in, and actually what I'm gonna do, because this one is a foot longer, normally I'd kind of curl it around. I'm actually gonna give this one a little bit of an S shape, and I'm gonna put it underneath. And the reason I'm putting it below my salal leaf, so first I'm gonna find my center. I'm gonna center my salal on the center of this. I'm doing it on the bottom because we can use these twigs as a twist tie because they have so many branches. So I'm shoving it down so that way the base of the salal and the base of the woodland are stacked on top of each other. And that way all the little twiggy pieces can come through the leaves, and it's gonna make it look super integrated. So that'll be fun. Yeah, you guys are buying fall stuff fast, fast, fast. I can't get it in fast enough. But luckily today I have some new arrivals to show you. So if you stay tuned, you'll be able to see some of the new fall pieces that we put online. And you'll be able to check them out, see. It's kind of always easier to see them when I'm holding them up, isn't it? You can see the size a bit better. Oh, the salal is garland gone already? Okay, let me scan it and triple check that there's not any at the store, because now I'm talking about it and it's totally gone. That's what I'm saying, you guys. You guys are fast. Fast, fast. I love it. Ooh, yep, I think it's gone. Wow. You know, I'll show you the same thing with the red salal. But let me start by showing whoever bought the last ones of this. I mean, I swear we had 6 before I started. So there you have it. So it's just adding a little twigginess. And what's nice about this woodland branch garland is you can use this for every day as well if you like a more rustic look. And you can just take these and separate them gently, and you have 2 components that you can use multiple different ways all the time. So it sounds like the salal garland is gone. So we're going to move on. This is now sold out. So we're going to move on to another look here. And I'm now going to show you the other color of salal since that one sold so quickly. Let's see how fast this one sells, huh? Look at that. So you can immediately tell much brighter, right? This one's bright. This one's got a brick red. It's vibrant. It's really fun and colorful. It reminds me of salsa. Can we call it the salsa salal? Oh, my tag fell off. I'll find it. So, salsa salal, is that acceptable? Maybe I'm hungry. I don't know. This one, 63-inch salal leaf garland for $42. So it's just a few bucks less than the $49 one. They're from 2 different vendors. And I have enough. I have like 14. So good. I'm glad that helps, Deborah. Hello, Holly. I have the wheatberry collection waiting to go up. Exciting. Yeah, we restocked that. All right, so we're going to do the same thing with this one that we did with the other. This is 63 inches. It's got more red to it. There's no burgundy. It's got this gorgeous olive green leaf. This one's really fun if you like colorful traditional fall. It'll go really nice with my little display behind me. Don't you think the colors are nice? So just like hair, teasing it up and out. And we're going to make this one a little brighter fall. Happy fall. Not moody fall. We're going happy fall. And even though I know we all want to enjoy fall right now, right? We all want to enjoy the fall flavors, fall colors. And if it's not feeling like fall, then I highly encourage you to shop our new pumpkin spice, maple old fashioned, and what's the other one? Our fall slushies. So we got fall cocktail mix slushies, just like we do always from DeMarie. And you can get the fall flavors now. We're like one of the first vendors to have their new flavors. We're going to be serving them at the open house this Saturday. So you can try one, try some, oh, here's the tag. And you're going to want to get those fall slushies because, I don't know about you, but I love pumpkin spice. I'm not a big Starbucks girl, but I love pumpkin spice. what is it? They do like the apple crisp something or another. Oh, so good. But it's too hot for a hot drink, so that's why we have fall slushies. Mom's on vacation, Sherry. She's been gone for about a week. Can I get more? No, Carol, I can't. It's gone. So you'll want to get this one. This one's virtually the same thing, just a slightly different color. Let me show you them side by side. Same exact leaf, just different colors. You might even like this one more. Good. Hey, how's it going? So here it is, shaped up. We're going to add a berry. Actually, we're going to add a fern to it first. So like I said, I want this to be a bit brighter fall, happy fall. And we're going to add in this fern so it's a bit more transitional. This is a gorgeous mixed fern. Tons of different leaves on it. Look at all those shapes. You see how wired it is. That one just wants to do what it wants to do. Super wired, lots of different shapes. We're going to lay this one out in the middle again, find my center point, and same thing as the last one. I'm going to add this to the back, and we're going to sandwich these together and bring some of those greens forward. It's going to give it more texture. It's going to give it a lot more dimension, and it'll brighten it up a little bit. And what is fantastic is that by doing this at home, by just grabbing these 2 to 3 garlands, you can easily throw this together when you get it home, just shape it up and twist like I'm doing here. And then at the end of the season, you can take it apart and then next year do it a totally different way. So it'll virtually be like having a new style of garland all the time. Now, if you don't need it so long, the one thing you can do is actually cut these off shorter. So let's say you have like a end table or something like that, entryway table, and these are just too long. You can actually just go through, trim it to size, because these are just wired structures. If anything, you might just need a little tape on one end. And then when you do that, you'll have a little swag to use somewhere else, which I think is just fun to have different uses for different pieces. I love it when a piece can be multi-use. Oh good, Jane made the creamsicle slushie over the weekend. My company loved it. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Fun. The orange creamsicle has been one of my personal faves. It's a very nostalgic flavor. Any millennial will tell you that. Orange creamsicle reminds me of the ice cream man. Those orange push pops, that's what it tastes like to me. All right, so we're getting to the end of this piece. What do you think of that little green in there? Now that was a pretty fast, if I was doing this for my house, I might spend a bit more time adding, but the green doesn't overwhelm it by any means. It's just adding a little bit more of a weedy leaf to it for a different texture. And there's still a lot more pieces that I can bring in. What's beautiful about this Salal garland is that it is so full. So you have a lot of different leaves to play with. Just makes it look so pretty. All right, so we added our greens to it. Now let's add a bit more fall color with this fun bittersweet. So this is a pretty sparse little garland, which is perfect for stacking. It's very, very wired too. This one is the 66-inch bittersweet garland in the colors Orange Flame. Let's see if it'll focus. So it's got like a nice gold yellow, reds and orange. Hey Janet. Hi Gracie, thank you. Thanks Rosalie. So again, we're just gonna measure out. This one's actually the perfect length. And we're just gonna go in and we're gonna layer this and we're gonna bring the Salal garland through. And again, just using those fern and Salal leaves. Can you see it all? Yeah, you can see it pretty good. And my overall goal when stacking garlands is to just make sure that all the spines of the garlands are stacked as close as possible together. That's what's going to make it look like one solid piece. So we're just stacking as close as we can. And I'm trying to go quickly for the sake of the video, but just know at home you'll have obviously much more time than me to layer it. And the reason I opted for the berry is because it did need a different texture. It did not need more leaves because we have the fern garland in here and we have the salal garland, so it really didn't need more leaves. It just needed a different shape. You could also opt for just any of the beautiful berries we have in store or online. And you can use those stems, and you can actually just use all these, wiry pieces to make them go into one piece. So that will help if you want to do stems rather than garlands. Man, there's a lot of leaves on this salal. Oh, thanks, Char. Yeah, I've been doing this since I was a kid. And just like you all, I mean, you've watched Mom's Facebook Live designs. You've watched her DIY design marathons. You've watched her, Christmas tips. So imagine the things you could learn by watching her for 28 years. So I know a thing or two. Oh, am I going out of your pic? Sorry. There. So I'm not going to do all of it for the sake of time, but hopefully that gives you an idea of the shaping and the texture that added. Doesn't this look like a completed piece? And you can do this with 3 pieces. So the base was the $42 salal, and then we have the mixed fern garland, which gives us lots of weedy airiness, and then we have the bittersweet. 3 things. Can you do that? I think we can all do that. So very simple to do, and I think this is just bright and fun. I think it'll look great with your fall colors. Isn't that nice with that? If you wanted to, because I love this base piece so much, you could go even weedier if you wanted to go a bit more rustic and add this really fun. Now they call this bittersweet. I don't think it's bittersweet. It's just a berry. It's just an orange like currant berry. Hey, Garnet. So this is a bendy vine that we just got in recently. It's a lot shorter. It's 54 inches. And it's more of a swag shape than a garland. Yeah, it's kind of a garland. I mean, it does have a base spine. But if you wanted to add a little bit more airy to this and even more, weediness. I'm using those words a lot, but that's like the best way to describe it. You can actually take some of these pieces and bend it backwards just to elongate it a little bit. Pre-shape by twisting and turning, and I love to wrap it and make a lot of spirals with them. You can even do some loops if you want, but if you wanted to add this in here, this would take a little more patience, but I think it could look really cool in here. And then you'd be up to 4 components. But what I like about the bittersweet in this is simply all these wiry pieces that are going to just jump out at you. Maybe not jump out at you. Sounds like it's like, but it's just going to really jump out from your table, from your mantle. It also is more structure for the wiring, so I'm just kind of working it into this one little 1-foot section so you can kind of see what that would come to look like. And again, just making sure the spines are as close together as possible. So this little section, I kind of have it wired. And it doesn't add too crazy much. And the reason why it's not too much too is because those brown branches, A, are contrasting, and B, they're coming out from the original design, making it really wide, and then these berries are way out here rather than adding to the density of the center. So that would be a fun thing. Karen got that berry piece. It's beautiful. I can't wait to decorate with it. I'm gonna have to get a few of those. I'm gonna have to get a few of those berries. Debbie, hey. Shirley, hello in Lincoln. Thanks, Linda. So that's a very simple idea for you. And wow, it's already 12:20. Okay, I think I have time for one more. I want to make sure I get enough time to show you the new pieces, right? So we just did 2 garland designs. Let's do a third one. And then we're going to do, so that first salal, by the way, sold out. Thank you to I think there was six people that purchased that. Let's do a neutral one. So I don't know about you, but I have a hard time deciding what colors I want to go with seasonally. I feel like it's so hard when you go to market and you see all these beautiful color combinations, and every season, no matter the season, I'm like, I can't decide. So I started doing 2 things per season because I have time, right? I started doing 2 things per season. So like, I have a spring palette that I switch up, and then I have like wow, the hair is doing hair things. Ooh, I have a spring palette, a summer palette, and then might have like, this year I'm starting to bring in early fall and late fall. And then for Christmas, I have Christmas and winter, and that's a whole nother ball game. But this one would be fun if you want to do 2 palettes, or if this is just your color palette, is a neutral fall. It has been so popular right now because we are starting to put out fall, but it doesn't feel like fall, so we're kind of like, dipping our toes in the autumn water, shall we say. All right, let's do this next one. This is a 6-foot maple leaf garland in tan. This one is wired, but it's lightly wired. So you can see it has a little firmness, but it's pretty loosey-goosey. And when I'm designing this, I'm designing it from the loop down. So all the leaves are going in the same direction. I just think it stacks easier when you do it that way. This one's going to be a little different. So you could go in with the bittersweet berry. You could do lots of different things with this, but I didn't want to add to the density of the maple leaf. So we're going to go in with this 4-foot bendy vine. So I have 2 of them here today. I'm going to get the other one out of the package. This is how they come, or maybe they'll get shipped to you coiled up like that, spring-loaded. So you can definitely shape these however you want. They're ultra wired, and they really hold, sorry, that's probably really loud on camera. They really hold their shape nicely. And that is why we like using them all the time. They're so fun. All right, so I'm gonna go with 2 because they're only 4 foot long. We're gonna separate, we're gonna pop these apart. You might have a little separation in the wrapping. That's not a big deal. If you see the little cracks in color, it'll just get more, it's a pretty rustic piece. So we're just gonna use it as it goes. I'm gonna coil the end here, and I'm not gonna cut that off. I wanna keep the coil at the end. And we're gonna go through and add 2 of these. And what I'm going for is some heavy loops. So I'm taking these tendrils, and I want big loops. I want this to look super rustic. Rosalie got her glass birch candles. They're gorgeous. Oh, yay. Are you going to post it in VIP, Rosalie? Also great contrast to the traditional fall colors and adds another layer of color. I'm a mismatch of colors and styles. I am too. And I've collected things for years and years and years and stolen things from Mom's house that are like more than 10 years old. I have pieces that are probably as old as I am. Truthfully, I think we actually have people that come into the store because we've been in business 30 years, so before I was born. And we have people that come into the store all the time and say, I shopped when you were in Plainview, which is where I went to elementary school. So you see how that's just adding a little color? Let's shape the other one. And they have designs from 1998, so thereabouts, somewhere around there, before Mom even had a storefront, maybe, when she was doing craft shows. That's how it started. But, don't get me wrong, she is a certified master floral designer, literally, and, she's done the time, and I have learned by, what do they call it, osmosis? By watching for 30 years. All right, so there's number 1. I think we need 3. I'm going to do 2 for the sake of the time limit today. I'm going to bend this again. But because I want it pretty dense, I'm going to maybe recommend that you do 3 of these 4-foot bendy vines. So again, making sure this is all stacked nicely, looping it together so it's solid. And it's not much, is it? But you can see it. You can see it nicely. but it's not like a crazy contrast, but the brown is definitely helping and kind of taking away that density of the leaf. So there's just a little weedy. It's obviously a lot more obvious in person. There we go. Just a little bit, just a little something. Okay, I'm obsessed with this berry. I don't know what this berry is. Oh, Marilyn loves vintage. Yay, Rosalie's gonna post it when she gets her design together. We're gonna scan this and see what it's called. It says mini berry in blue. Dark blue mini berry, $11.50. Oh, I should drop a link, huh? You might want a link today. Wow, I tell you, it is just hot out. I can feel the humidity in this room. So warm. So we call it dark blue, but man, it's almost black, and you see some of the green berry coming through. But I love this one for texture. So we've been using it in porch pots, wreaths, every day, fall. We're going to use it in winter designs. And I'm going to use 3 of these today. You can stretch it out by bending some of these back, making a long shape. I don't know if I want to do that because I kind of want to add a little bit more to it. So what I'm going to do is essentially shape these up, give them a nice twist preemptively because it's easier to shape while it's out. Can you kind of see how this is coming up off the branch? That's my goal. And we're going to lay these in here. So I'm going to start at the end here. We're going to start over here. By the way, Jen's getting your orders out right now. She's shipping. She had quite a few to catch up on from the weekend. And I think there were even some orders from Friday that she's getting out. There was just a lot of orders, so we were trying to keep up. Oops, I popped them off. I was too aggressive. Stick them back on there. There we go. And this is adding just a little bit of texture. And we'll wire that in there a little bit more. And for the sake of time, I'm going quite speedy. But I just wanted to give you the general idea here. Let's do that again. I would recommend at least 3. It does kind of look like an elderberry, Chris. Yeah, Linda and Chris are both, oh, I'm dropping a piece. Linda and Chris are both saying it kind of looks like an elderberry. It's about time to be taking elderberry. My nieces are back in school, and they always get so many colds at school. That's just how that goes. School, daycare, you name it. All right, so we got this one kind of shaped up, and I could cut this off. Obviously, this piece is for sale. That stem's for sale, which is why I'm leaving the tags on them here, because they're going to end up at someone else's house. They don't need to hang out in our warehouse. Our beautiful, jam-packed warehouse. We have 11 pallets to process, and Kayla said 2 more coming tomorrow. So that is just a quick overview of roughly what that would look like when you add in a little bit of berry. You could add in more colors. You could add in some sunflowers, actually, if you like the focal point. I need to grab my sunflowers with a brown stem. But for a rough idea, if you wanted a little contrast, a little break from the dark colors, add in a little sunflower. And I think that would look just really sharp. So you'll shape it up. I just stuck that stem in there, face the flowers, and you'd have a little bright color. Totally up to you. All right, so there is idea number 3 for garlands. The first one already sold out, but that's okay. We have more options. And now we're going to do some new arrivals right at the 12:30 mark. Ha, look at that. I'm on time. That never happens. I'm always yapping too long. Okay, so I have a box of goodies that Kayla gave me, and we're going to go through these new pieces. Hey, Tina. Yes. Hey, better late than never, right? I'm going to drop a link now to new arrivals, so that way you have it. Oh, she must be busy back there. I see some fall tea towels just made it to the online store. I'm just noticing that as I'm getting you a link. So we got new tea towels. They are not Geometry brand, but they feel exactly the same and have 7-time absorbency. So up to you. What did I just drop? Oh, my lip gloss. Heavens, my lip gloss. So tea towels online in the link. Let's talk about some of these new ones. So we just got I'm literally unboxing. We just got some new pumpkins in. These are fabric pumpkins, and we actually had these last year, and we restocked them because they were so popular. They sold out right away, and we're like, oh my gosh, we have to get these little pumpkins again. So they are squishy, poly-filled fabric pumpkins, different textures, shapes, and colors. Well, not shapes, different textures and colors. We have 6 styles to choose from. So let's go through them. Let's start with this gorgeous goldenrod one. This is called Boucle Marigold. You see the color? Love, love, love the color combo on there. And he goes perfect with this Boucle orange. So marigold has a lot of variation. The orange is the perfect pairing with that. They are $7.50. We also have a Boucle green. And look at the wood tops. Carved. Kayla, Kayla, if you're not too busy, could I show the tea towels today? Or did you give them to me and I just need to bury them out of this box? If not, I can show them tomorrow. So that's the Boucle green. Then we have this really cute woven cream. They all have little wood tops. Isn't that sweet? And then we have this great Boucle gray. It's called gray blue. It's just kind of a cool toned gray. And then we have a velvet green. So they're all about the same size, $7.50. They look fun together. And you can add them to a little design in this new, really inexpensive tray. I'll scan it and tell you how much it is. I know it was really inexpensive. Very long too. I have a tape measure. So first let me tell you the title. This one's the walnut finish Polonia. Yay, tea towels. Polonia wood tray for $34. Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, we'll show those. So only $34. Thank you, Kayla. Only $34 for the tray. And you can just add in all your fun fall stems, mix in some pumpkins to it. We'll style this if we have time tomorrow, but I wanted to at least show it to you so you could get a look at what that looks like in person. Rectangle shape, walnut finish. It's a light wood. It feels like Polonia wood. Oh, it is Polonia wood. It's like 27.5 by 7 by 1.5, which is exactly what they have too. $34. That's a good deal on a tray, you guys. Especially if you're someone that fills your trays up, and it doesn't really matter what the tray looks like as long as you have a tray under there holding all your goodies. All right, let's unpack some textiles. Literally just got these in. I'm so excited. Let's see if I have a little scissor to open this up. So we've been unboxing freight like crazy. And we have, I keep saying 11 pallets because as soon as we get one pallet checked in, more show up. Which is what's happening today. So Kayla got a bunch of this new stuff checked in, and then she got a call that we have 2 more coming today or tomorrow. Just doesn't stop. There's just too many fun new things. Yay for tea towels. They're so hard to find cute ones. Yeah, I tell you what, I was trying so hard to get tea towels before the fall open house, and a lot of my vendors, made in the USA, mind you, even these ones are, designed in Florida, and I just couldn't get them to me. So I found a company in Florida, and they make their own designs. They're out of Florida, and they had really cute patterns. Oh, thanks. A little info on it. Perfect. So I was really excited that we got those in time. Okay, are you ready for this? This is beautiful. Isn't this so cute? It's got a lot of detail. So this one is 24 by 14, so a little taller than an average lumbar. Cotton slub embroidered flower pillow. The green is so beautiful. It's like a nice military green is what I would call that. You got a little olive, rust, golden. Give you a little close up there. A fringe edge, poly removable fill. And look at that nice burlap, or not burlap, it's more like a linen. Really sharp. Beautiful piece. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to go perfect with this pillow I pulled today. I thought this would be a nice layering pillow. Oh, that looks great together. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the 20-inch cotton velvet pillow with ruffled trim in a mustard color. You can see the trim. How cute is that? I love that together. Oh, that just makes me so happy. It's like fall, but not overtly fall. It's just, you know, a nice nod to fall. Would look good with these new pieces, the little pumpkins. Love when that happens. That looks great together. Okay, so those are going to be gone quick. Usually that's what happens. So beautiful, pretty firm pillow, but it's like heavy embroidery. So that's where the firmness comes in. I'm going to put this back in this bag because believe it or not, I'm covered in glitter today. By 10 a.m. I was covered in glitter moving some Christmas garlands around trying to get to my fall. So I don't want to get glitter on that. Okay, more unboxing. I'm going quick. And then I'll show the tea towels. We got this fun throw blanket. So what I was shopping for, definitely I wanted to make easy coordinating pieces. Ooh, fuzzy. Oh my gosh. This is so soft. Love the fringe. Look at that. This color is stunning. This is it's 60 by 50 brushed acrylic and New Zealand wool throw. So you got a New Zealand blend, wool blend, 60 by 50. And this is actually a navy stripe because these are navy here. Inky navy. Got a little taupe and a beautiful rust. Show you that with, I shouldn't have put this in the bag so soon because they're perfect. Oh my gosh, I wonder if this would work at my house. I really need new pillows. Yeah. Yep, that's stunning. Okay, you got what you need. Take a screenshot maybe, and we can help you find the links later if you can't find it online. Beautiful combination. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with that. That couldn't have turned out better. Oh my gosh, I have a garland that I could make that's perfect for this. Okay, tell me if I will get to the tea towels. I pinky promise. But this garland idea that I had sitting here is perfect for this. Okay, so I have a fourth garland. Genie, search cotton baby pumpkin. Search cotton baby pumpkin on the website, and then you'll be able to find them. Or just baby pumpkin. That probably would work too. They're a restock from last year. Okay, one more garland idea because it's perfect for that pillow throw combo. This is a new piece. This is an everyday magnolia leaf garland. Note the beautiful quality of colors, the brown backs, like natural magnolia leaf. This is 5 feet, 5-foot magnolia leaf garland. This is not shaped. I'll give it a very quick shaping here. We're just going to bring these out a little bit. And I'm only going to do the top half for time. Surprise, surprise, I'm out of time. An hour just flies by. Okay, so we're shaping the top half here. You can kind of see the look there. Okay? Now we're going to go in with this gorgeous, newer, this is like the it garland around here for fall, 6-foot woodland berry garland. Okay, unshaped. Again, fast shaping because I know you guys want to see the tea towels unpacked. And hopefully I don't go over time today because I know y'all got stuff to do. This may have to be my new front porch decor. Stunning, Mary says. Yeah, that's like winning fall pillow combo. We had great combos this year. I was really happy with the fall textiles we were able to source. Everything's curated around here, you know. We make sure we get lots of stuff ordered. Okay, I can't decide if I want the magnolia in the back or the front. We're going to try it in the back, but this is going to be nice. Okay, I think back it is. So we're going to layer gently, because I don't want to pop off all these magnolia leaves by being too rough with it this morning or afternoon. We're going to layer in the magnolia leaves into this piece. Okay, you don't want to stack. just so you can get a little idea, but you can do this at home, and then at the end of fall, if you want to use this for every day, you sure can. And I think the green is just really sharp. Green with fall is very big this year. I don't know if you've noticed that, but it's just kind of helping the color combo. Okay, can you see it? So I'm just doing the first quarter of it. Obviously it needs more shaping, but wow, the colors with this are so sharp. So this with this, and brighten it up with the mustard in the background. Chef's kiss, ladies. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And with a little time, just shape. Shape, 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 you know? And you'll get a really fun, oh, that is just perfect for there. Oh, I'm so happy with that. And I love the color combo tied together with the stunning pillow. So super easy to do. Oh yeah, this would be a good combo. So the first Salal sold out. This woodland berry garland has a lot of burgundy in it. Not a lot, but a good amount. So that could be a good substitution if you missed out on the Salal. Okay. All right, thanks for letting me get into the weeds on designing that. I was really excited for that combo, so I'm glad it worked out perfectly. We're gonna bag these up again, keep them nice and clean and glitter-free. No more glitter, so much glitter. All right, I'm gonna set the color to the side. I'll have more new arrivals tomorrow, but now we gotta do tea towels. So I'm not gonna get through all of it today, but I know you guys love seeing new stuff. Thanks, Pat, it is a pretty combo. Okay, new tea towels, new brand, opened them up, they feel the same, made with recycled plastic partially, $18. We have a waffle weave fabric, cleans with fewer chemicals, lint-free, great for everyday use, especially on glass, absorbs 7 times its weight in liquid, just like geometry, made from post-consumer recycled materials, do not use as a hot pad or hot mitt. If you didn't know, now you know. Don't use, like any of the geometry, don't use as a hot towel. Designed to dry fast and stay fresh. That is the biggest thing for me. Permanently printed design, it won't peel or fade. Made to last hundreds of washings. Florida designed and sustainably made. Beautiful. So we have, I ordered Christmas too, but here's fall, and the Christmas won't be in for a while. So I ordered mostly fall and a few everyday pieces because I was really blown away by their designs. So they are making, it's just like a husband-wife. They are making these designs. Start with the first one. This is called the Blue Pumpkin Chinoiserie. Blue Pumpkin Chinoiserie. Beautiful blue color. I love the monochromatic look. Hey, Roseanne. Does the woodland berry garland have a wired stem? Yes, very stiff wire. So that is the Blue Pumpkin Chinoiserie. Same texture as geometry. Okay, I'm not going to get these back in the bag for the sake of time. I'll have to do that later. This one is similar. Blue Pumpkin Chinoiserie Toil. Is that right? Toil? Am I saying that right? You can tell me if I'm wrong. So this is a light pastel blue. The reason I love this is it's very coastal looking. You have like a woven pumpkin. You have a hydrangea pumpkin. You have a little geometry pumpkin. They are like white with kind of a soft orange tone to them. But look at that cute little, so cute basket weave pumpkin in there with a little plaid bow on it. Beautiful floral. So perfect transitional or coastal if you don't get fall feeling in your area. If it's just too hot. Let's do another blue one. This one's really cute. Isn't the blue great? It is so hard to find blue fall. So hard. Unrealistically hard. Like, why? I love it. Plaid Pumpkin Chinoiserie. Chinoiserie is what we're liking. I don't see the chinoiserie part, but it's beautiful. So pretty. Love that towel, says Debbie. Yay, Ruth just ordered some. Pronounce twail. Yes, white on the back, Becky. Thanks for asking. They are white on the back. Okay, I have a huge stack in front of me, so I'm going to keep going because all of these tea towels, again, are 18 bucks. Recycled, designed in Florida. Let's do this one. We're going to kind of go by color here. Love that one too. Toile, thank you. Never quite sure. This one is cool. This one's preppy. Preppy navy pink pumpkin. Preppy navy pink pumpkin. Love that one. Love, love, love that one. I know a few ladies in the store that would really like that. Isn't that fun? So it's got like a purpley blue background, orange pink pumpkins, some blossoms. This one could almost be a little tropical if you wanted it to, but I love that bright color. Life's too short to have boring tea towels. I think I saw that on a shirt somewhere. Pumpkin fall pink floral tea towel. Okay. And all of these are in that new arrivals link. So they're all right there. You can see them really easily. Am I upside down? I'm upside down. There you go. The back. Soft colors. I love the soft color palette. I mean, really nice. And the printing is pretty solid, honestly. I noticed Geometry they like to do faded tones, but I'm like, when you have it for a few years, then it's just going to look even more faded, and that's not really what I'm after. So I love that these are vibrant. Okay, we have a little leafy one. Aren't they so pretty, Rosalie? I was so excited when I found these. And they're just a small, small, small business. Autumn leaves foliage. I can't talk today. That one's really cute. That goes with our Salal garland. That is just charming. I don't know how often I use charming, but it is charming. It is very charming. Glad you like them, Shirley. Wow, I bought a lot, you guys. This one's a soft golden orange, like goldenrod color with green foliage. Very cute. That one was the Pumpkin Fall Botanical, in case you're wondering, all in the new arrivals tab. Ooh, this one's fun. I thought this one, I don't think they call this a fall tea towel, but I think it's fall. It's the Sunflower Butterfly. This could be a late summer kind of look. Sunflower Butterfly. Isn't that fun? So different. I know. It's so cool when us as a small business can support other small businesses. I love when that happens. And it's nice to know that they're just coming from Florida. So it didn't take long at all to get these, which is awesome. This one's cute. This one's got like a blush background. Fall pink stripe. Which way's top? Here's top. It's got blue pumpkins, golden pumpkins, orange pumpkins, little oak leaves and acorns. So cute. And these are her original designs. I wonder how long it took her to just think of all these beautiful designs. Okay, now I have some everyday ones. This one is just good all the time. Wedding gift maybe. Hydrangea flower. This one you could do either way, I think. How beautiful is that? Oops, so pretty. It's got like a blush pink background. Beautiful big watercolor hydrangeas. Stunning colors. It looks like a painting. I don't think you want to frame a tea towel, but it's really cute. So there is that one. Last one. Oh my gosh, time flew today. This one I thought was really funny. I don't know if you listen to Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift media. She's so funny because she's talking about how she's really into sourdough right now. And I happen to have ordered this sourdough bread towel. I have never seen a sourdough themed towel. It's so funny. Isn't this cute? So you got a big loaf right here, and these are like, she made these designs. Like, she drew this, she watercolored it, made it into this printable pattern, put it on these really high quality towels. The craftsmanship's fantastic and super unique. You got wheat and oats, and you have little sourdough starter here and another loaf here. There's your starter right there. a little scale in the corner here. I mean, just the cutest. She had a bunch of sourdough. She must be a sourdough maker herself. The gal in Florida that made these. She must like sourdough also. Just cute. So I thought, oh my gosh, how fun would that be? Like, what a unique gift to give someone. If someone gives you a loaf of sourdough bread, you could give them a tea towel with sourdough on it. You know how happy that would make them? Yeah, sourdough is going to go viral for sure. It's already been viral. I mean, Kayla's even talked about making it. I don't want to make it. It sounds like a lot of work. I buy my sourdough from Nofo Bakery down the street, and they do amazing bread. So I will leave it to the professionals. But if someone gives you a loaf of bread, how sweet would it be to give them a sourdough tea towel in return? I mean, cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, well, that is all I had for you today. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did I put my fourth? Oh, 4 garland designs. Pillow, new pillow layouts, new tea towels, new little pumpkins. I have a box next to me of more new things. We'll have to get to them tomorrow. Tomorrow will be on at noon Central Time. Be sure to mark yourself as going to the Facebook Fall Open House event to be entered to win, to get a $100 gift card for you, and for you to pick a friend to get another $100. How sweet is that? So giveaway, make sure you tag your friends so they know to enter also, so that way you're both entered and you double your chances of you and your friend winning each $100. That's all I have today, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Maybe I'll go through the mantle things tomorrow and leave it up for you if you want to see the pieces, and we'll add in some new arrivals. So I will see you then. Bye, guys.